In this video, we're going to look at updating your Contact Us page. Contact Us page is the one page everybody wants people to go to on their individual website, because if someone's coming to your Contact Us page, you can usually expect a phone call or you can expect an email. Your Contact Us page should have your company name, your address, your phone number. If you have a fax number, it should be there. It should also have your company's business hours if you have normal hours of operation. If you do have a physical brick and mortar store, you should also in this day and age have an embedded Google Map. Now, a lot of companies these days are strictly virtual, people working from your house. In that case, don't have a Google Map on it. You don't want people driving to your house. So some of you may have a Google Map on this page, which we've already set up for you, and some of you may not. If you don't have one and you don't see one, please get hold of us and we'll drop that into there for you as soon as we possibly can. Now, one thing you notice I didn't mention is don't put your email address on there. If you put your email address explicitly on a website, I can guarantee you will get a ton of spam. There are bots that are programmed to just crawl the web and look for email addresses. They stick those email addresses in really big lists, and those get shared between all the different spamming things, and they get sold to companies as possible leads and everything else. You do not want your email address on the website, and that's why forms are very much recommended. Now, forms do not entirely stop you from getting spam entries, but they act as a very big deterrent. Our forms, if you notice, they do not have what's called CAPTCHA on them. They don't have like a little Google thing that says, click here to prove if you're human, or select all of the pictures of this grid that maybe have a school bus in it to prove that you're human. Okay, we use a different technique. It's called the honeypot technique. There are actually some hidden fields that if a bot is going to hit this form and try to fill it out with a bunch of information, it's going to fill out that hidden field, and that our honeypot technique will make sure that email just doesn't go anywhere and you don't get bothered with spam form entries. Okay, nothing can stop a human being, however, come out to your website and filling in that form and putting in junk entries. It just happens. If you do find that you are still getting a lot of spam, and occasionally it does happen, please let us know, and we do have several upgrades that we can do on this that will add in some of that aforementioned like CAPTCHA stuff on top of the honeypot to help prevent spam entries. Spam is unfortunate reality in today's day and age, but above all else, don't put your email address on this page. Use the built-in form, which we have already configured to send to whatever email address you want. Now, that said, how do we update our Contact Us page? Again, it's very simple. Just like all the other pages, you're going to click the WP Catapult Page Builder, and you're going to go over each section. So we're going to start with where your company name is. Again, this is just a text editor. You're going to replace this with your information. Put in the address, the city, the state, the zip code. Okay, we've gotten all that information put in. Now we're going to update our telephone number and our fax number. If you don't have a fax number, most newer companies don't anymore. Older companies might. If you don't have a fax number, just go ahead, highlight it, delete it, and backspace till you're on the same line. And now we're going to go ahead and put in our new phone number. Now, one more thing you need to do here. And this is not preset because it's a little bit more difficult. You want to make your phone number clickable. So if somebody's on a mobile device, they can just tap your phone number. What you need to do to make your phone number clickable is highlight your phone number. You're going to click this chain icon, which is for a hyperlink. It's going to come up, and it says you can put what you want in here. Here's the trick to make it work. You're going to type in TEL, T-E-L with one L, and then a colon. That tells every web browser that this hyperlink is for a telephone number. And now you're going to put in your phone number with no spaces or dashes. So, okay. Okay, so tell colon and then your full phone number with area code, no spaces, no dashes, nothing between the numbers, and then click the blue enter. You can see it's highlighted, so you know it's a hyperlink. If you hover over it and click on it, it will show you tell and then the phone number. Go ahead and click save. Okay, now we're going to come down to your business hours section. If you have a strictly virtual company and you're pretty much open whenever, or you don't want your business hours listed here, let us know. We will completely purge this from the section of the website. Some companies want their business hours listed, some don't. So we're going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to update that. Go ahead and click on it. You will see you have every single day of the week. I'm not open on Sundays, so I'm going to go ahead and click edit timing, and it says status. Am I open or closed? I'm closed. Monday, I'm open. I am in the office from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and save. And I'm going to repeat that all the way down for Monday through Friday. By the way, if you go from AM to PM, make sure for the end time you do change it down to PM. At 9 AM to 5 PM. Say we have Thursday off. Maybe you have other responsibilities, so we're going to make Thursday. We are currently not open. I am, however, open on Friday again. I'm going to go 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Saturday we are closed. Okay, and look over here, make sure everything is correct. Go ahead and click save. Okay. On your form, there's just some style options that you can adjust. You can adjust the border color around the inputs. And if you would like to, click on the button. You can change the colors of the button. Again, we will have this preset for you, but I want you to know that these options are listed here. When you're done with everything, scroll up and click the blue Done button and publish.